Company, this is your 15-minute call. You have 15 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting cannot set its can against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, how weary, stale, and unprofitable seems to me all the uses of this world, that it should come to this but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not two, so excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, or heaven and earth must I remember. Oh heaven and earth must I... Frailty, thy name is woman! A beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. It is not nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Oh, why are you overthinking this? You know it. You know that you know it. It's just important not to panic. I know you're out there, spectral spectators. I can feel you watching. I suppose at least that's historically accurate. You know, in the 1660s, when actresses first began to appear, the audience were allowed to go backstage. For a price, of course. They called it the peeping fee. For just threepence, you could watch the actresses change costume between scenes. Of course, we don't do that now. Although I wouldn't put it past our director to try and bring it back. Christ, I was so excited when I got this part. I mean, I thought this is it, my big break. The play's the thing, and this is the play. This is the part. The Olympics of acting, David Tennant calls it. And just like the Olympics, there have been many competitors over the years. Richard Burbage, David Garrick, Sarah Siddons, Sarah Bernhardt, Laurence Olivier, Ian McKellen, Ben Kingsley, Francis Delatour, Maxine Peake, Andrew Scott, Ruth Negga. That's not even close to all of them. It's quite the company to join. But that's the dream, isn't it? Of course, now I'm praying we'll close early. Alas, poor Yorick. It seems this production's cursed. And it is not just me saying that, is it? No. All the texts think so too. They think we've angered the ghost. What ghost, pray tell, I hear you ask? Well, every theatre's haunted. Everybody knows that. This particular theatre happens to be haunted by the ghost of the famous Fanny Furnival. Never heard of her? Well, neither had I. She was an actress in the 1700s, a bit of a scandalous lady by all accounts. Gin hound, I think is the phrase. Nobody knows what happened to her, and nobody would care if it wasn't for one little fact. Fanny Furnival played Hamlet in this very theatre in 1741. I'm the first actress to play the part here since she did, therefore I must have woken the ghost. Our director is simply enchanted by this idea. He tells everybody, he mentions it in every rehearsal, in every interview. Buy your tickets to the cat fight of the century! Woman versus corpse! Only one can play the Dane! As if it wasn't bad enough. Playing a part that has been played by so many iconic actors. Now I'm in competition with a literal ghost. I mean, not the ghosts are real, of course. It's all PR bollocks, it's just a lot of pressure, you know? Breathe, 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 breathe. We are calm. We are relaxed. We are breathing out anxiety. We are breathing in tranquility. We are reaching itching for the gin. Why, what an ass am I? The play is the thing, not the press, not the ghost. The play, that's all I need to focus on. Oh, why did I buy gin? I don't even like gin. So, I did some research into this Fanny Furnival, seeing as everyone would stop talking about her. Oh, there wasn't much to find. She started her career in London, didn't have much success. Then she and her husband moved to Dublin. He was also an actor, and they joined the company here in Smock Alley. Of course, it was still the Theatre Royal back then. She was much more successful here. She toured all around Ireland, and then she played Hamlet. And shortly afterwards, she just disappears from the records. Whoa. I knew they wouldn't get the heat and fix for opening night, cheap bastards. Just because it's Dublin's oldest theatre does not mean we have to live like it is the Middle Ages. Fine. Oh, my heart. I'm going mad. How very method of me. This spirit I have seen may be the devil. No, I'm definitely going mad, because mad makes a lot more sense than devils and ghosts. I mean, Hamlet saw his father's ghost, which might just be a symptom of his underlying psychological issues. But Horatio saw him too, and Horatio's entire narrative purpose is to be the voice of reason. So what's a Hamlet to do without her Horatio to tell her what's real? Well, you're not doing your job, are you? In 1816, when they first introduced gaslight into theatres, there were gas leaks and fires, explosions, because the pressure would build up overnight. They needed some way to vent it, so they started leaving a single lamp burning on stage overnight. It became a tradition, and then it became a superstition. So much so that when they transitioned to electric lighting, the lamp remained, long outliving its original purpose. They call it a ghost light. All theatres are haunted, you see. I suppose that's what theatres and people have in common. They say that the ghosts perform by the light at night when the theatre's empty. Stops them getting restless and interfering with shows. This one's clearly broken. Whither wilt thou lead me, foul spectre? Because I've got a show to star in, so. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, I prithee speak. You're supposed to be her, are you, Fanny Furnival? You can't have the part, it's mine now. It's mine!
No, it isn't.
No, you're not taking this from me. Shouting at a ghost.
Company, this is your 5-minute call. Your 5 minutes, thank you.
Alright, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And just, clearly I'm having some sort of anxiety-induced breakdown. Happens to the best of us. Can't be helped. Just being haunted by the ghost of a woman that may or may not exist and is definitely trying to upstage me. It's just your average opening night. Except the ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. You are not real.
If I'm not real, as you say, then why are you so afeared? I've watched you pace these halls, tread these boards with such trepidation. How you labor every pause, distort the meter, revel in your antic disposition. You take no note of Hamlet's advice to the players. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. I see now how you quake. I know there's a foolish little part of you that's proud. You're playing a madman, therefore you must hold the mirror up to nature by going mad yourself. You want to tear yourself apart so you can play the best Hamlet? Get some sense in your head, child. They don't come to see Hamlet. They come to see a woman as Hamlet. 350 years later, and it's still a gimmick. They'll dismiss you, just like they dismissed the rest of us. Remember me, Amelia, lest you become me.
No, I am not you, and you are not real, and this is madness.
Madness and great ones must not unwatched go.
Stop quoting at me.
Madness and great ones must not unwatched go. This place has enough ghosts, Amelia. Don't become another.
Remember thee. Aye, dear ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. You're right, of course. I'm not playing Hamlet, I'm playing a woman playing Hamlet. Nobody compares me to Laurence Olivier or Andrew Scott or Richard Bloody Burbage. It's always Sarah, Maxine, Ruth. You. Nobody says it, but everybody knows. They don't compare us because they don't think we'll measure up. Frailty, thy name is woman. We're a novelty. We are the ghosts performing by the light of a single bulb, and we are expected to scatter when the real actors take to the stage. And I suppose I wanted to prove that that wasn't true. To prove that I'm more than just a way of selling tickets to a thoroughly unimaginative production by a misogynistic, over-the-hill director. But it's more than that. I'm not just haunted by Hamlets, I'm hounded by them. Every day in my head they're to be or not to being. Witness this army of such mass and charge. A legion of Hamlets. Who could be scared with an army at their back? Come with me! You were right. We are the same. Every Hamlet is haunted by the ghosts of those that came before. But why fight it when you can use it? Come with me.
Miss O'Connell to the stage, please. Miss O'Connell to the stage.
They call them ghost lights. We spirits that haunt the theater perform by them at night. You spectral spectators watch on from the darkness, playing your parts as we play ours. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act. Had I but time, oh, I could tell you.
be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, sleep, no more. And by that sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, sleep, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long a life. For who could bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the law's delay, were it not for something after death? The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. Adieu. Adieu. Remember me. The rest is silence.